we talk about marriage on social media, we need to start looking at marriage like an airplane. Yes, we need to start looking at marriage like a crafted airplane moving in the air. That's how we need to start looking at marriage. And I'm going to give a context to that. But before I say that, I have come across platforms discussing about how our mother suffered in marriage, how our mother survived this and that, how our mother endured domestic violence, how our mother all negatives and the extreme examples. Yes, I've heard people talk about this thing online, and I quickly want to say this. Do you mean you, her mother, suffered? I'm just curious. I'm curious. I want to know. You, her mother, suffered in marriage. Okay, if you, her mother, suffered in marriage, your father did not do well. I mean, it can only mean that your father failed them. That's what it means. But I've also heard some of you that clamor that our mother suffered. You all exempt your mothers from the equation. You exempt your father from the bad father equation. So in the literal sense, we are all speaking for others. We are all telling other people's story, which is also valid. Now, back to the airplane thing. When we talk about marriage on social media, we need to start viewing it like an airplane. So a lot of us get to hear about a plane that crashed, but we do not get to hear about a plane that has a successful landing. So what am I trying to say? The news of the plane crash move faster and wider than that of the one that have a successful landing. But in the literal sense, the marriages that are thriving, that are still very much successful, are way more than marriages that have failed or marriages that have crashed. You people need to know that, because every now and then that you want to talk about marriage and how our mother survived their marriage, you want to go to the extreme example, you want to talk about the negative marriage, you want to make example out of the failed marriage. And I'm asking myself, you all don't have good married people around you, or healthy people in healthy marriage around you, or your father failed, or all your mother suffered. It should be one of these, because every now and then you want to bring the extreme and the bad example. Because this do not make the rule. I keep telling people exceptions do not make the rule. Most of you bring exceptional cases to justify the rule. I do not understand. I do not understand.